what's up, y'all, man? It's DonJulio over here for CrownsNPounds Clothing Design. Which y'all know, man, we started this YouTube channel recently. I also got one of my main artists right here, Zou, aka ZouNation. Yeah, so I wanted to do this little interview, man, so y'all got an idea that when you do go out and buy his music, you got an idea whose music you're listening to, what he's about, where he's from, so that you'll know what you profiting. You're not profiting some non-profit organization up in the middle of nowhere. You ain't profiting some multi-billionaire sitting off of some New York skyscraper, some motherfucking where you profiting one of these dudes right here in the trenches, in the mud with us. You know what I'm saying? This is my guy, Zou. So anyway, Zou.
What's good, DonJulio? Clothing line still jumping. I see YouTube, podcasts, all that jumping. I'm in the booth still, grinding hard, putting out new content for your label and all that. And I'm for my label too. You know what I'm saying? You don't grind, you don't eat. You gotta eat like a lion, hustle like a boss sometimes.
Man, real shit, Zou. Hey, and you know, that's why we got that. Is like the logo is the slogan of the motherfucking company and shit. CrownsNPounds, eat like a lion, hustle like a boss, bro. For cats like you out here, man. You know, you got some of them dudes, man, they sit in the couch all day and they play video games or some shit. They sit behind a YouTube TV all day. They think success is gonna snap up out the TV and smack them in the face, and they just gonna sit there and be sour towards other individuals and be like, man, why I ain't got what he got? Cause you ain't out here doing what Zou doing, that's why. So, I mean, Zou, tell me something about yourself, man. Introduce yourself to the fans and those individuals that's just now coming in contact with your music, man. I mean, for example, why are you sitting in this chair right here? Why somebody else is not sitting here? So, just kind of give an introduction.
First off, I'm saying it's really a pleasure just to be in your presence and working for you and everything else. See, ZOU, I'm forever that. I got a different type of vision, a different type of mind frame. I want this success shit to work, so I put in the work to succeed to what I'm trying to get to. That's the reason why I'm up in this seat. And I feel like I'm one of the hardest artists that you ain't came across in a long time, as far as being young as I am. As far as being ZOU, it's an acronym, you know what I'm saying? It stands for Zone of Understanding. To understand who I am, you gotta be fully in tune with me. And if you ain't fully in tune with me, then you forever lost.
Oh, you say you one of the hardest rappers coming out right now. You really got a like you got a level of understanding. You know what? Hold up, man. Let me show something for the audience right here. Now, this why you say that you. This why you. Hold on. Let me get this. Let me get this track right here.
Keep me turned up. Keep me turned up. Keep me turned up. Keep me turned up. Yeah.
Hey, this song here a bumping. Anyway, what's the name of this joint?
I named this song CrownsNPounds for your brand. See, bro, up on the 5, and you know I'm on the 6. Together we moving legit. CrownsNPounds is out of fish. You put them on, then you get really lit. You eat like a lion, I hustle like a boss. Move like King Kong, and that's how I talk.
Okay, now for real, you didn't spook the shit out of me with that King Kong come up in that bitch. I was like, damn, what the fuck going on up in this bitch? Had me looking over my shoulder and shit, bro. Hey, where you from anyway? Tell me about where you from.
Well, where I'm from originally is Queen City. That's Camden, Arkansas, you know what I'm saying? But I was raised in Missouri, Columbia. That's why I put the stomp down.
Okay, let me throw in another little clip of this song, man. It's that CrownsNPounds shit one more time.
Just wanna know what this cost me. Pin high value, twin they taught me. Pretty little short, she straight out of London. Throw it back, stop all that running. They really went mad cause they went on our route. My feeling was gone, they was all in the drought. She said she want me, but she want some clout. Fuck all my enemies, screaming out fame. Locked in a cage and I never be tamed. I felt all the stress and I soaked up the pain. Shit be so crazy how everything changed. Control or delete, I really don't need her. Into the nettles, bullets he seeking. Down go one them deem fake beats and say what you really ain't preach. She eat on my dick while she swallowed the semen. Deep rain dead, I evergreen beating. Right at the front of the bell ain't ringing. Look for a quick fix, oh you fiending. Deep in the club, I'm shoulder leaning. Too turned up, they really wanna beat me, yeah. See, bro, hold on. See, bro.
Man, that's what I'm talking about, man. Hey, bro, that shit really is hard, man. I like the way you did that shit. Okay, so you from Queen City, man. Now, tell me, when you were growing up, who were some of the like some of the bigger influences in your life? Not just in music, but people that helped develop you as a person, as your character, and the course of your music.
Well, first off, let me start by saying this. My grandpa, he helped me out a lot when I was younger. He taught me how to be a man, how to stand like a man. Growing up, just watching my uncles and my bigger cousins, I know they like ran the streets and stuff, so I followed them a little bit in a route, but then found my own route and learned from my own mistakes and everything else. And as far as the music-wise, who helped me direct the course of the music, I gotta give a big shout out to my big cousin Rob. Long live Rob, man.
Okay. And like you said in the interview so far, man, you said, you was out there running the streets and shit. You was doing your little criminal thing, obviously. You went to the penitentiary, you did your time in prison, and during the course of your prison time, something or someone helped you change your direction, because now you on like some legitimate levels. So, I mean, what happened? Who was it that influenced you, or what was it that changed the course of your direction? And since you're on these legitimate business opportunities.
So when I was locked up in the pen, I was just sitting back chilling and thinking, like, what can I really do to better myself and help myself and the ones that's around me? So Lil Tone, I was talking to him in the county. He's like, bro, I want to be through with this shit. I'm through with the streets. I'm gonna find something else to do. I said, so what you gonna do? He's like, man, I'm gonna make beats. So I was like, well, bet, I'm gonna do the songwriting and everything else, the rapping part. So he's like, bet, when you come home, I got you, bro. Then I got to think about my little brothers, and like, them little niggas, they look up to me. So I was like, I gotta find a better and safer route for all of us.
Man, for real, bro, for real. Like, when you got them little dudes looking up to you, man, like, if you've ever been in a position of leadership, of responsibility and authority, man, you have to do the best that you can do in order to give guidance to those people that look up to you. It's a responsibility. And the way that the older dudes give guidance to the little dudes, that says more about who they are as a person than anything I've ever seen in my life. But anyway, let's cut over here to this song, man. We got this other song right here. We're going to call this one Critical Lifestyle, right? That's right, okay.
She real. She real. It's impossible when you're out here fighting your demons. She can get real critical. Different bracket in a different mode. That's when they hate and they tryna come and kill you. All warm, now it's ice cold. Might be a minute before I go and get the chisel. When you down at the bottom, saying like a long way. Fumble it, fumble until you get it one day.
That's what I'm talking about right there. I like that shit. See, man, you got a good flow. You got it even and smooth, and then you still be going deep enough to make somebody think, man. So, I mean, what's the reason why you doing this music thing anyway? Why ain't you out doing the car mechanic or McDonald's or Walmart or some shit like that? Why you out doing something else? You up in here and you making these jams like this, man? What is it?
Man, well, first off, I had to start somewhere at one point in life. I started off at McDonald's sometimes, getting a little hustle on right there. Taco Bell. I ain't never been a car mechanic or nothing like that, you know what I'm saying? But the reason why I'm doing this is because this is my profession. And when you got a profession that you love and enjoy doing, you're going to put your 110% into it to get where you're trying to go in life.
Okay. So hold on, let's talk about purpose here for a minute, because we used to have. I did a little time in the penitentiary too, man. We used to make a difference between goals and purpose. A goal is like a milestone. You know what I'm saying? You go from this goal to this goal to this goal to this goal, but all them goals lead you in a direction. That direction that it leads you is like the purpose. It's like what's at the end of all them goals. What is it that pushes you, that drives you? What is the why? Of why you doing what you're doing? What is it? So if you were to describe a bigger purpose, like what is your purpose in doing what you're doing, how would you describe that?
Well, I'll describe it like this. Everything that I've been through, the trials and tribulations, those right there were the goals to paint the picture to my audience so they can feel what I feel and relate to what I'm going through. That's my whole purpose, to reach out and hopefully change some people's minds of the way they living, because it really ain't worth it. If you living a crazy lifestyle, it really ain't worth it. You're supposed to sit back and chill and enjoy life. Some people dying to live, some people living to die. Which one is they gonna do though? That's the real question.
And that's a good question too, man. Sometimes a dude gotta sit back and figure out his own life, what he gonna do, what's important to him. But let's cut off into another section of this critical lifestyle right here, man. Cause this shit bumping like a motherfucker right here. I ain't gonna lie.
Just sitting up on the balcony while I'm smoking weed. Deep thoughts about the perkins, I heard to put the pain at ease. I was too scared to go poppin', I ain't want to OD. She thought she was the perfect one, but she won't want the one. I'm trying to start a legacy, I can kill it, it ain't for me. Piss me off your bag, Lizzie sounding like a poltergeist. But you won't even see it coming when they try to take it, like they try to keep it down. With the pain, it's hard the smile, expressing my feelings so I can alleviate the pain. Been through so many trials and tribulations, changed the game. Got it out the mud, yeah, we got it just like rubber. I was lost, now I'm found, now it's time to get this money. I was losing, now I'm winning, now they looking like some dummies. Straight out the woods, made something out of nothing. They thought it was impossible, but I showed them that it wasn't. I kept on pushing, cause I knew I was gonna be something.
Alright. Now just to help make this podcast a little bit different and to help get to know you more as an artist, man, hit me with something inspirational. I mean, you've been to the penitentiary, you know that sometimes you need inspirational shit to lift you up, you know, when life get difficult and circumstances are bad, man. I mean, sometimes you ain't got nobody to talk to. You can have, like, some life-altering circumstances and situations that you have to deal with. And a lot of times in the penitentiary, you got to deal with that all by yourself. You alone, man. And there's things going on with your family. There's things going on with society. There's things going on with your loved ones. And you can't be there to affect it. You know, you kind of like helpless, you know, and under circumstances like that, you need some inspiration. So I know there's some kind of quote, there's a book, there's some lyrics, there's something that would pick your head up at times like this when you felt helpless, like things were overwhelming, man. Go on, hit me with that something. Go on, hit me with something inspirational.
This first quote, it come from a well-known rapper that I've been listening to here lately, named Huncho. He said, compete with self like you the only man alive. I be feeling like I'm the only man alive, so I just be competing with myself. His second quote, it comes from a guy named Gundy. He said, live as you would have died tomorrow and learn as you was to live forever.
Man, that's some real shit right there, especially that first one by that cat called Huncho. Hey man, because a lot of times you are the only person that you're competing against. It don't matter what anybody else doing or how much success they done attained or how much forward motion they done got. You are the one that is important. So whatever you made today, you just trying to make some more progress for tomorrow. With whatever amount of money you made today, you just trying to make some more money for tomorrow. Whatever it is that you competing against yourself, man. Man, fuck everybody else. You trying to do you. Alright, so now anyway, man, go on in with a little bit of wisdom, man, that you picked up during the difficulties and the hardships of the struggle.
I learned through my struggles that everybody can dream, but like, who really want it? You know what I'm saying? Like, each person have the same amount of time throughout the day, but it's all about who gonna be the strongest and try to get to where they trying to go and achieve every goal. That's what some old schools told me, so it stuck with me throughout my life.
Man, that's some real shit too. I done heard that shit, man. We used to say the same thing. We say that every individual on the face of the planet, man, you got 1,440 minutes in a 24-hour day. The difference between a successful individual and a scrub or individual who ain't got nothing is what you do with those 1,440 minutes. Either you out there getting it or you sitting on your couch eating potato chips, one or the other. But we all have the same amount of time in order to do what we're going to do with it. That's some real shit you just said, bro. Okay, and so now that you're out here on track, now that you're out here doing these interviews, now you're making this music, you're expressing yourself, now you become something like an example. You know, these little dudes, these little youngsters, man, they looking up to you as an example of how to do what it is they want to do, how to become what it is that they want to become. Now, so you're after doing time in prison, and you turn around and then you gotta tell these little dudes something about that prison experience, man. Something about, you know, whatever your opinion of prison is. What would you tell them?
Prison ain't worth it. I went through some hard times when I was in prison. Had some motherfuckers switch up on me that I thought would ride for me. Mind you, my own cousins told on me. Shit, so that should let you know right then and there, like, anything possible. Anybody can switch, change the game on you. Because once you get behind the walls and they feel that you need them more than they need you, shit, you become on their time. And that's the worst feeling ever, when you can't really do nothing for yourself. I hated it. I swear I did. I really, really did hate it, depending on somebody else, when I know for a fact I can take care of myself. So if you all about yourself, then take care of yourself and never ever go to that place, because it ain't worth it.